Hello everyone. My name is Doug Baito. I am a clinical application specialist and the clinical marketing manager with TomTech Imaging. On behalf of everyone here at TomTech Academy, welcome to today's webinar titled Congestive Heart Failure, Where We Are Today. Discussion topics during this webinar will include the importance of a true vendor-neutral solution that provides consistent results across all leading vendors, which allows freedom of choice for your facility, the importance of reproducibility at a high level through the use of automated tools, the importance of a subclinical marker to assess non-visual changes in LV systolic function, and how all of the above mentioned allow you to streamline your lab's workflow for both clinical and for research. This reliability also provides the means necessary to develop heart failure specific protocols, which can in turn allow us to start the process of standardizing AV optimization protocols in our CRT environment. By using offline vendor-neutral software and automated tools, you never have to be concerned about the accuracy and/or reproducibility of your data. TomTech solutions keep your lab consistent by eliminating the concern of multiple vendors or the same vendor but many on different levels of software. This in turn allows you to diagnose your patients more confidently. What are some specifics that automation can provide? First off, automation can provide a high level of reproducibility. Automation can also provide the ability to analyze and monitor individual clinical markers over time and provide confidence in the automated parameters. Working offline also provides convenience and increases productivity. By relying on the global longitudinal strain, clinicians can more closely monitor congestive heart failure patients. The GLS is calculated by using a highly intuitive speckle tracking algorithm and performs the tracking each time the same way and thus not impacted by the user. We want to decrease the dependency of visual changes in size and volume. We are all aware of the concern that of which once changes occur on a visible level, the damage is done and oftentimes not able to be reversed. Also, the ability to rely on automated clinical markers lessens the dependency of subjective parameters such as the left ventricular ejection fraction. Offline vendor-neutral analysis allows you to simplify procedures and to adhere to protocols more consistently. TomTech provides a full integration into your workflow and allows you the ability to manage your daily workflow. Offline vendor-neutral capabilities also provide the flexibility and convenience to analyze your studies at your convenience. In regard specifically to CRT and AV optimization, TomTech provides an adequate vendor-neutral solution. The automated tools within our congestive heart failure portfolio provide consistency and reproducibility. With that being said, this paves the way to establish both acquisition and analysis-based protocols. With established protocols, it now becomes easier to have all of the staff adhere to these protocols, which in turn provides a better quality control method and continuity between the medical and clinical staff. During AV optimization studies, this will also provide the ability to define reference ranges and to more confidently rely on specific parameters such as the global longitudinal strain, LV stroke volume, and the systolic desynchrony index. All of this is in an effort to increase the responder rate for CRT individuals and to in turn provide a better quality of life for this population. Now, please join me for a quick overview of the congestive heart failure portfolio that will include auto LV, auto strain, 4D LV analysis, 2D cardiac performance analysis, and 4D RV function. First up, auto LV. With auto LV, it allows the user to proceed to the measurements tab in the upper right-hand corner, select the tab left ventricle, select the Simpsons option, and next select the automatic detection feature. Now the user can simply perform a left click in the apical 4 chamber and also the apical 2 chamber view. All information can be visualized on the left screen that does include a global longitudinal strain. All data can be exported automatically to our worksheet and also be saved and or exported using our secondary feature caption located at the top left corner. Next, with AutoStrain, our triplane strain analysis solution allows a user to once again return to the measurement package in the upper right-hand corner, selecting the left ventricle option, and this time selecting the strain 3-plane option. Like AutoLV, we select the automatic detection feature and perform a left click in the apical 4, the apical 2, and last the apical 3 chamber view. Now we can visualize the tracking and also the data in the upper left-hand corner that does include a global longitudinal strain. Editing can be performed on the proposed contour in any of the views in both diastole and in systole, with instant updating to the data. The segmental graphs icon located in the lower right-hand corner allows the user to toggle between the bullseye plot and also the segmental graphs. Again, all information is exported to our worksheet and can also be saved and or stored via the secondary capture icon. With 4D LV analysis, the user, once the software opens, the user will then proceed to the defined workflow on the right side of the screen, beginning with view alignment, followed by Boydell revision, next tracking revision. In tracking revision, all data can be seen in the upper left-hand corner that does include both the global longitudinal and the global circumferential strain. Layout options include diastole, systole, and both diastole and systole. Of course, editing can be performed when needed. By selecting this last step, analysis brings the user to our comprehensive array of measurements and data that include volumetric data and also strain and displacement parameters. By selecting a specific parameter, such as the longitudinal strain, we now also have global data with also time to peak data from base to apex, and also peak data, again, from base to apex. All information can be stored and or saved by using the options in the upper left-hand corner. Next, with 2D cardiac performance analysis, our 2D strain analysis solution, the user will simply just select in which view the analysis will be being performed in by using the list of green icons in the upper right-hand corner. In this illustration, we will use the apical 4 chamber and thus select the 4 chamber icon. Pause the image, and then next begin our tracing by initiating the tracing with a left click and then performing a series of left clicks until we have a complete tracing of the left ventricular cavity. A right click will terminate, and we will proceed to the second of 3 workflow steps, Start Analysis. Start Analysis brings us to our main page analysis page that includes all information relative to velocity, displacement, strain, and also strain rate. All volumetric data can be visualized in the lower left-hand corner. That includes an ejection fraction as well. All information again can be saved from our main page analysis using the options in the upper left-hand corner. By proceeding to the final step, time to peak analysis, brings us to our segmental analysis page, where all information again can be visualized relative to velocity, displacement, strain, and strain rate. That does include a global longitudinal strain. Last, with 4D-RV function, again, the user will proceed to the defined workflow to the right of the images, beginning with view adjustment, confirm that the landmarks using the reference guide duplicate it in the images to the left, once this has been confirmed, the user will simply proceed to Boydell revision. Followed by, once again, tracking revision. As with LV analysis, all data can be seen in RV analysis and tracking revision. That does include longitudinal strain values for both the septum and the free wall. Layout options again will include diastole, systole, and both diastole and systole. Editing to the contour can always be performed. And by simply selecting the final step analysis gives us all global data. That does include the longitudinal strain values, automated 2D measurements. That does include both the TAPSE and the fractional area change, and can be edited as well. Manual measurements can also be performed, and layout options in terms of your model can also be seen. Exporting the data can be used via the upper left-hand corner. At this time, I would like to open the floor for any questions. To ask a question, use the chat field located at the bottom of the webinar toolbar. The first question, do all of these applications have to be purchased together? No, not all of TomTech applications are a la carte and can be purchased individually as well. Can our site have an on-site demo of these products? Absolutely. Please feel free to contact us directly for a remote and or on-site visit. We will be happy to accommodate. What is the desired frame rate for both the 2D and 3D applications? It's a good question. For 2D, the minimum required frame rate is 16 Hertz per heart cycle. And for 3D, both the LV and the RV, the minimum required frame rate is 10 Hertz per heart cycle. This now concludes the webinar, and thanks everyone for attending. Please feel free to visit us at www.tomtech.de for more information. You can also find any additional courses at our website, TomTech Academy. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.